When you think of selfless team players, you think of Sentinels Zombs. Through his elite Astra and Viper play, Zombs is generally regarded as the best controller in all of Valorant. Today we're going to be reviewing one of his VoDs to dissect what makes him the GOAT at smokes. Zombs creates unparalleled impact through his deep understanding of his role on the team, thoughtful utility usage, quick rotates, and unpredictable positioning. Before we can get into analysing Zombs' VoD, we have to consider what agent he plays and what impact he's having for his team. In the match we're going to be looking at today from the recent NA Challengers playoffs, Sentinels are facing off against 100 Thieves on Haven. On Haven, Zombs usually opts to play Astra, as he did in this match. As Astra, Zombs is looking to do many things for his team. As the sole controller, he will be soloing sites and rotating quickly on defense. He will be setting up takes and flanking on the attack, all while playing selflessly and supporting his teammates with utility. Astra complements all of the above through her versatility. Her global abilities allow her to help allies across the map swiftly.
Trying to fight Garage, trying to get away, but again, this fast hit, the gravity well is beautiful, tense is there. It seems like, it just seems like deja vu from what we previously saw, just with better weapons. Right, like 100 Thieves is...
By digging into the stats a bit, you can get a sense of Zombs' insane performance on Astra. This game, Zombs participated in 30 frags, 15 kills, and 15 assists, topping the server in this metric. Furthermore, while not leading the kill count, Zombs did carry the highest ADR on his team this game at 137. These stats demonstrate that Zombs' play opened up his game for Sentinels. Now let's get into the rounds and see what he did to achieve this. What's most important in Valorant, as Zombs demonstrates, is making sure that you play together with your team and have good positioning, and then naturally the wins will come to you. Now these are the things that we teach in full throughout the courses on our website, which are tuned specifically to teach you the things that you need to learn. This is also backed by our money-back guarantee, meaning that if you don't see the improvement you're looking for, it's literally no risk. There's tons of new content being added to the website weekly, so if you're looking for that extra boost to bring your game to the next level, be sure to check out SkillCapped.com. Link is in the description below. Now let's get back to the video. The majority of Zombs' 15 assists came through his utility. Zombs expertly uses the Astra stars to force the hand of 100 Thieves. One topic that any Astra main has to understand to play the agent well is pre-round stars. In the 10th round of this game, Zombs shows us the power of pre-round stars combined with game sense. We can see that his instant suck grabs 4 members of 100 Thieves and makes them stop for a second while they make the call to continue their hit. While on the surface it may appear such a star is useless, it really has quite a large impact because of the time it buys for the 2 players to get off site. After getting off site safely, they're able to prepare for a retake. During the retake, Zombs uses another Astra trick to force the hand of 100 Thieves. He places a star that stops the plant of anyone's default, which he knew based on sound cues. Then Sentinels pushed while this suck was ending, forcing 100 Thieves players to commit to the fights rather than be able to play post-plant. Moving on to another round, we can again see how Zombs' fast reactions to sound allowed him to get decisive utility down. Watching the ground as Asuna is running up, you can see Zombs manages to place and pop the smoke before even the first player enters sight. While Asuna seems unaffected, the impact is felt throughout the round. The 100T roster ends up pushing all 5 players through long, except because of the smoke they clearly got confused and uncharacteristically pushed one by one. All 500T players push through the smoke on their own, causing them to get easily mopped up for the Sentinels round win. In the pistol round, Zombs sets up as the B player. He begins the round by spotting close mid every so often and holding the push onto site. As we mentioned in the previous topic, Zombs always has a star to spare to quickly react to plays. As soon as Shazam makes contact short A, Zombs goes into astral form backside B and places and pops a smoke short to help his team. After he gets the smoke down, he instantly books it to A, recalling his stars on the way. However, because of his quick smoke that delayed 100 Thieves and fast rotate, Zombs gets to site in time to pick up a 3k and win the round for his team. Throughout the game, Zombs consistently followed this prototype of good rotates towards the A side of the map, often being there before the attackers even got to site. Now let's look at how he rotated towards the C side. Sentinels were happy to give up the C site and opt to play for a retake. In these scenarios, Zombs would rotate C-Link and either join up with teammates Garage or CT. Then he'd use his util to cut up the site and impede attackers during the retake. In this round, we can see a perfect wall and suck combo that allows Sentinels to isolate fights versus each of the 100 Thieves players. The Cosmic Divide lets Zombs' team get out of CT safely and take control of backside. The Gravity Well also stopped Nitro from being able to swing them as they entered site. Once they were all out together, they could double swing every angle and clear them one by one, leading to a successful retake. Sentinels managed to do this many times throughout the course of this match because 100 Thieves did not have an answer for Zombs' retake utility. Zombs' top tier utility usage on Astra, combined with his quick rotates, is what makes him such a great teammate. Now let's look at the final major component to his playstyle, his positioning. If you pay attention to the Sentinels' attack on Haven, they will often either start split up with Zombs sometimes across the map from his team. Other times they will start together, then on the rotate Zombs will intentionally straggle behind. He then often either picks up the flank, or if he feels he has a read, he'll then push aggressively through, trying to pinch with his team. Leaving Zombs behind is for a good reason. Even on rounds where he joins up with his team before the take, you can see he is rarely the one clearing the path to site. Zombs is almost always towards the back of the pack before the take because, again, he is their only controller. If he dies, they lose all their agency. However, as soon as he uses all his stars or sets up his take, he's basically a fragger. He'll often switch from a hyper-passive controller to the bloodthirsty duelist after using his stars for an execute or a retake. The reason for this is that if Zombs is out of util, he might as well bait himself for duelists who can regen abilities with kills or have them left. While this may sound really fun, it's certainly only strong in very specific situations. You shouldn't be dumping your util as Astra just to entry. Zombs wins Sentinels many rounds by playing the hated retake meta and chilling in a safe spot to drag enemies off of the defuse or continually stop them from entering the site. Even though Zombs didn't actively participate in any kills to hold the site, you can see the 100 Thieves players take one look at his util and decide to save.
So the way they shut down a site is very difficult, and the time that it takes for any of their utility to go away makes the retake difficult. You're always in a pressured situation. A utility has to be used correctly, right? No second guessing. And the pressure that is put on these lets 100 Thieves know it's not worth the trade this time. They won't be able to do enough damage plus get out alive. They're saving these weapons to go for the tie, to go for the overtime.
Zombs' smokes and star placement single-handedly forced the 100T to give up the round. And like we said, this is all the stuff that we cover in the full courses on our website. So if you're looking for the fastest way to improve at Valorant, be sure to check out SkillCapped.com. Link is in the description below. Zombs continues to be regarded as the best controller in Valorant. His deep understanding of the game paired with his excellent star usage, swift rotates, and insane positioning all contribute to this notion. Hopefully through this guide you're able to pick up some of the tricks and ideas that Zombs uses to dominate the pro scene. By implementing some of his plays into your own gameplay and understanding his decision making, you should become a better player. As always, thanks for watching until the end, and we'll see you in the next one.